Preparing to live stream. Preparing one down bubble.
Why did I leave? Oh, that was when you cannot do default. I think
Okay.
this is yours that got stuck to.
Okay. Shh. Okay, now what?
You float the X out.
Shh. X. The red X. Okay, I did that. Okay. Now then, go to participants.
Mhm.
All right, I did that.
Okay. And you just wait till they get on and I will call them.
Okay.
Hey, this is Debbie at Judge Bodden's. We're finally ready. Okay. All right. Bye.
He's logging on right now. Just took a while to get everything done
I know.
with what we have with
With the
everything.
APO and everything.
Yes.
Okay. Let me do this and you'll get your copies. Did you get on here?
What's the matter? I'm gonna try something. What is it? Martinez. Sand. Now minimize this.
Yes. resend it. So instead of coming out and redoing it, I just forwarded it, the link. So oh, it's still gonna say, well, no, we sent it to Kenny. You should get it.
Well, they know they have to get on here now. Somebody's gonna have to, they know they have to get on here.
They need to have a name.
Yeah.
before they send it.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. You hear me, Judge?
Yes, I can, darling. Okay, who do you want to do first?
Wherever you got there, it doesn't matter to me, Judge.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's do our EPO guy first. Let's do
Okay.
Justin Garza first and get him out of the way.
Sounds good.
Okay. Mr. Garza?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm Judge Bodden. I've got you here for assault on a family member with a previous conviction. That makes it a third-degree felony. That makes it very serious. I'm going
Yes,
to read
ma'am.
your rights. I'm going to set bond on you. And there's some other things we're going to go over this morning. So you have the right to hire an attorney and have him or her to represent you prior to and during any interviews and questionings by peace officers or attorneys that represent the state. If you are too poor to afford an attorney, you have the right to request the appointment of an attorney, and you may have reasonable time and opportunity to consult your own attorney if you so desire. You have the right to remain silent. You're not required to make a statement. Any statement you make can and may be used against you in court. If you decide to talk, you can stop at any time. You also have the right to be advised of the procedures to request a court-appointed attorney. An application needs to be completed to determine if you qualify. Clerk will assist you in filling it out. The affidavit needs to be signed. The affidavit is a written or printed declaration or statement of facts made voluntarily and confirmed by oath. You must qualify for a court-appointed attorney. All right, a couple of things we need to go over this morning. Number one, as I told you before, this is a felony. It's serious. It's a third-degree felony. So your bond is $25,000. Number two, there's an 8-hour hold on you because it's a family violence charge. Number three, there's also a 61-day protective order in place, which keeps you from going within 1,000 feet of the schools where the kids go to school and where she works. If you go over there, the police are just going to arrest you. They're not going to ask you any questions. They're going to come and pick you up and they're going to put you back in jail. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't know what to tell you the outcome will be, except that it would be to your benefit not to contact those kids or her in any form or any threatening manner. You can't go back to that address on Live Oak Street. You go back over there, and then police are already watching. They're going to just they'll pick you back up too. So this will be in the computer. If she calls and says he's here, it'll just show up and they'll automatically flash a warrant and they'll just pick you back up, put you back in jail.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So after you post your bond, 8 hours after you post your bond, you'll be released. But and I'm going to email back a copy of this protective order so that you will have one in your file ready for you to have on you when you do make your bond and you do get out. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, Kenny, he's ready.
Okay.
Let's do Danielle. I don't know. Danielle Giannis.
Okay. Danielle, let's see the judge name. Danielle, let's see the judge real quick. Yeah. No, you've already seen the judge. This is a different judge. He's gonna see about, you're gonna read your rights, okay?
Ms. Giannis?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm Judge Bodden. I have you here on a warrant out of Atascosa County. It's a nice warrant, a theft of property charge over $750 and under $2,500. So I'm going to read your rights and set bond on you. You have the right to hire an attorney and have him or her to represent you prior to and during any interviews and questionings by peace officers or attorneys that represent the state. If you are too poor to afford an attorney, you have the right to request the appointment of an attorney, and you may have reasonable time and opportunity to consult your own attorney if you so desire. You have the right to remain silent. You're not required to make a statement. Any statement you make can and may be used against you in court, and if you decide to talk, you can stop at any time. You also have the right to be advised of the procedures to request a court-appointed attorney. An application needs to be completed to determine if you qualify. Clerk will assist you in filling it out. The affidavit needs to be signed. The affidavit is a written or printed declaration or statement of facts made voluntarily, confirmed by oath. You must qualify for a court-appointed attorney. If you meet the indigent standards, you should qualify. So they have set a $10,000 bond on you, Ms. Jonas, but you probably already know that, right?
I did not know that. No, ma'am.
All right, $10,000 bond is what you have to post to get out. I have some paperwork I'm going to email back to you. You can look it over and sign it, and you can get started making your bond, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, okay, so I'm done with her too now.
Okay.
Okay, so let me see.
Okay.
Thank
Who you got next, Judge?
Jacob Rowinski.
Okay. Can you hit this open?
Yes, one.
Lewinsky? Lewinsky?
Thank you.
No, you have one? Yeah, if you want one, put it on.
I'm not sure.
Just put it on one, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Mr. Rowinski.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm Judge Bodden. I've got you here on a couple of warrants out of Atascosa County. One is a NICI for assault causing bodily injury, family member, and the other one is a NICI warrant for assault on a public servant. I'm going to read you your rights. I'm going to set bond on you. You have the right to hire an attorney and have him or her to represent you prior to and during any interviews and questionings by peace officers or attorneys that represent the state. If you are too poor to afford an attorney, you have the right to request the appointment of an attorney, and you may have reasonable time and opportunity to consult your own attorney if you so desire. You have the right to remain silent. You're not required to make a statement. Any statement you make can and may be used against you in court, and if you decide to talk, you can stop at any time. You also have the right to be advised of the procedures to request a court-appointed attorney. An application needs to determine if you qualify. Clerk will assist you in filling it out. The affidavit needs to be signed. The affidavit is a written or printed declaration or statement of facts made voluntarily and confirmed by oath. You must qualify for a court-appointed attorney. If you meet the indigent standard, you should qualify. Okay, on the family violence, they have a $10,000 bond, Mr. Rowinski. On the assault on a public servant, it's $150,000. So you've got $160,000 worth of bonds here. Do you have any questions for me this morning?
No, ma'am.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right. Okay, so he's ready to go too then.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You have a blessed day.
You too. Okay, so let me see.
Good thing, Judge.
Okay, let me see. I've got Matthew Guillen, Gillian.
He's in a interview right now, ma'am. Up front.
Okay, all right. How about Tovar? I can't say it. Epicita Tovar.
Yes, ma'am. Just give us 1 second.
All right.
Angel.
Do I-
She wants to know if you want to go with us to Luke's. We're going to that one.
Well, yeah, I might go when we get all this stuff. No, I want to mag this fella. I don't want to have to come back and do it later. And he's in an interview.
What's an interview?
I don't know. They must be talking to him about something. I don't know.
No. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. With, right back. Yeah, because that's our original. You can tell because of the blue pen. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm getting them all up right now. Trustee's bringing it up to me, okay?
Who are we doing now?
Okay, well, I'm getting it right now. He's here, Judge.
What's your name?
Angel Espitia, it's over.
All right, I've got you here on, I'm sorry, my name is Judge Bodden. I have you here on 2 warrants out of Bear County. One is for possession of a prohibited short barrel firearm, and the other one is possession of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance over 4 grams and under 200 grams. So let me read your rights here, and if you got any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. You have the right to hire an attorney and have him or her to represent you prior to and during any interviews and questionings by peace officers or attorneys that represent the state. If you are too poor to afford an attorney, you have the right to request the appointment of an attorney, and you may have reasonable time and opportunity to consult your own attorney if you so desire. You have the right to remain silent. You're not required to make a statement. Any statement you make can and may be used against you in court, and if you decide to talk, you can stop at any time. Unfortunately, in Bear County, I can't give you a court-appointed attorney, but I can tell you that each one of those bonds are now $20,000. So you have $20,000 on each one of them now. They've gone up.
I thought I already signed on my TDC.
Well, I don't know. I'm just magging you because they sent me the paperwork this morning and they picked you up, and it says it's what it is. This was issued. The issue date is 2/26/2021. It's a bond increase. Is what it amounts to. So you might have already signed your papers, but there's a bond increase now. Each one of those is $20,000, Mr. Esposito.
So
That's all I know.
So
So I don't know, but that's it. Okay, I'm done with him.
Okay.
All right, Judge.
All right, so all right, now wait a minute. What am I going to do about Gillian?
He's gonna have to be tomorrow.
Huh?
Let's see if we can get somebody else to mag him later on. He's in an interview right now.
Kenny, where are you?
He's good. This is just Bear County. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, well, if you can get somebody too, because I'm gonna be on call this weekend. So are you working tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
no, today's our last day. Tomorrow I'm off.
Okay. Well, if you can get somebody that'll mag him after a while, it's a $10,000 terroristic threat.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and it's a Bear County warrant. And then I'll be over there in the morning. I'm gonna just come over there. I'm not gonna try to log in. I'm just gonna come over there.
All righty,
And
Judge.
that should take care of everything for today.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Okay. All right, kiddo. All right.
Yes,